So you're starting your journey as a support worker. That's fantastic. One of the most important things you're going to learn is how to be an effective, just awesome part of a healthcare team. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what that means. We'll cover your role, the team you'll be joining, and some of the core processes you really need to know. Let's get right into it.
Think of this as your personal orientation for becoming a truly indispensable part of that team. We're going to cover your role, your colleagues, and the key processes that make sure everyone is providing the absolute best care possible.
Okay, first things first. Before we go anywhere else, we have to get crystal clear on your role. I mean, really understanding your position is the foundation for everything else you're going to do.
At its heart, this is you. You're the professional on the front lines, providing that direct, hands-on care. But look at that key phrase, under the supervision. That's so important. Your role isn't just about the care you give, it's about collaboration and being part of a bigger picture.
This right here really lays out the boundaries. You are an absolutely essential contributor. You're the eyes and ears on the ground providing vital input for the care plan. But, and this is a big but, you're not the primary decision maker and you never ever work in isolation. The biggest takeaway here, your greatest strength is being a fantastic team player.
So you're part of a team, but what does that team actually look like? Well, the thing is, it can change completely depending on where you work. Let's take a look at a few of the most common settings.
In a hospital, you're basically part of a large, dynamic orchestra. The environment is super fast-paced, which means communication has to be quick and really clear as you work alongside doctors, nurses, and therapists, all focused on a patient's immediate needs.
Now let's shift gears and picture a long-term care facility. The team here often feels more like a close-knit community. The focus isn't so much on rapid turnover, it's all about maintaining a consistent, high quality of life for the residents. You'll be working really closely with nurses and recreation staff to meet those daily needs. And then you have home care, where the team gets even more intimate. Often, it's just you, a visiting nurse, and the client's family. The unique challenge here, communication. You're not all in the same building, so clear, consistent updates are absolutely essential for safe and effective care.
And that brings us to a universal truth, doesn't it? It doesn't matter if your team has 2 people or 20. A great team is always built on 3 pillars: communication, cooperation, and respect. Without those, even the most talented people are going to struggle.
Now, working on a team sounds great in theory, and it is, but it's really important to go into it with your eyes wide open. Teamwork has some incredible upsides, but it also comes with its own set of very real challenges. The benefits are just so powerful, right? You get emotional and professional support. You solve problems faster, and you provide that seamless continuity of care. But you will also face challenges, things like misunderstandings, different communication styles, maybe even some confusion about roles. Acknowledging both sides of this coin is the key to navigating the reality of the job. Okay, let's focus on one of the most important day-to-day processes you're going to encounter. It's called delegation. And this isn't just about being told what to do, it's a formal process that is absolutely crucial for client safety. So what exactly is delegation? Well, it's when a regulated professional, like a nurse, assigns you a specific task. And the number one most important rule here is that the task must be something that is within your specific training and your job description. And here's what that means for you. When you accept a delegated task, you are taking full responsibility for it. You're accountable for doing it safely and for reporting the outcome, good or bad, back to your supervisor. You can really think of it as a circle of trust. To make sure delegation is always safe, professionals use a framework often called the 5 rights. Now for you, on the receiving end, the easiest way to see this is as a clear step-by-step process. So let's imagine a nurse asks you to perform a specific task for a client. What happens next? Here's how it plays out. First, the nurse assesses the client and decides what can be safely delegated. Then, you receive clear, specific instructions. That's step 3. Step 4 is all you, performing the task safely and accurately. And finally, to close that loop, the nurse evaluates the outcome. This 5-step flow is designed to ensure everyone is safe. So, what are your specific responsibilities in this whole process? Well, your job isn't just to do what you're told, it's to be an active, responsible participant. That means you only accept tasks you are trained and competent to perform, you follow directions exactly, and you communicate any issues or concerns immediately.
This proactive approach is exactly how you become an invaluable, trusted member of the team.
So, as we wrap up, this is the question I want to leave you with. You're not just a pair of hands. You are a vital professional contributor. Knowing your role, knowing your team, and knowing your responsibilities is that critical first step. The next step is deciding how you will use all that knowledge to make your team and the care you provide truly exceptional.